clear questions. On the first, I think you're asking, should the VAT rate be increased? We do not think that the standard rate of VAT should be increased. That's not what we're saying here. I think what I've said a few times, I'd just like to reinforce. We think revenues of indirect taxes should grow in the medium term. We do not think rates necessarily need to go up. We need to broaden the base so that you can get more money with the same rates. Yes, VAT revenue over the medium term should grow. That's not the same as saying the VAT rate should go up. In fact, if you were to broaden the base, you could even consider reducing the higher rate. Second question, I think you relate to the new excessive deficit procedure. Spain was originally obliged to hit 3% in 2014. The proposal is, I think, for 2016, that I hope will be endorsed shortly. This is a very sensible decision. As we try to explain in the concluding statement, Spain has to strike a balance here, and Europe has to strike a balance. On the one hand, you have very large and unsustainable deficits. On the other hand, you need growth. So what's the answer? The answer is to do it gradually and to do it in a growth-friendly manner. That's relying on things like broadening the basis of taxes. We would also say that we look at fiscal consolidation not as hitting magic numbers, 3% is an important guidepost. But if the world changes in between now and 2016, if growth is much weaker, then Europe and Spain will need to be flexible. But the path, as is being proposed, seems broadly sensible to us. And, sorry, your last question was, are we seeing any relaxation of the pace of reforms? I wouldn't say that. We've seen a remarkably strong pace of reforms since we were here last year. I worked on many countries in my career, and I would say over the last 12 months, I've seen a remarkable amount of reform progress. Our concern is that this should continue. It would be a mistake if the stabilization that we're seeing were to feed through to a reduction of this reform effort. But I think that's just a concern. It's not a reality. And we look forward to government delivering on its ambitious agenda.